Orders received. Unit reporting. Orders received. Sir. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. On my way. Yes, sir. On my way. Moving out. Moving out. On my way. Waiting on my way. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Unit ready. On my way. Yes, sir. Unit ready. Yes, sir. On my way. Sir. On my way. Moving out. Unit ready. Moving out. Waiting order. Sir. On my way. On my way. On my way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received. Moving out. Yes, sir. On my way. On my way. Orders received. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. Orders received. On my way. Orders received. Moving out. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Ion store.
Moving out.
Approaching.
Moving out. Orders
On my
received.
way.
Yes, sir.
Ion store.
Unit ready.
approaching.
Orders received. Out. Moving out. Orders received. Out. Orders received. Orders received. On my way. On my way. Orders received. Orders received. Orders received. Orders received. Orders received. Orders received. Awaiting orders. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. On my way. Sir, on my way. Unit reporting. Unit on ready. My way. Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. On my way. Unit reporting. Sir, moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. Unit ready. Orders received. Unit reporting. Awaiting yes, orders. Orders received. Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. On my way. Yes, sir. Unit reporting.
Ion store. Approaching.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Ion store. Approaching.
Orders received. Waiting orders. On my way. Unit on my way. Orders received. Unit ready. On my way. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders received. Yes, sir. Orders received. Orders received. Unit reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Orders received. Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit orders received. Moving out. Yes, sir. Orders received. On my way. Yes, sir. On my way. Orders received. Orders received. Orders received. Moving
Ion
out.
store.
Yes, sir.
Approaching.
On my way. Yes, sir.
Ion store.
Yes, sir.
Approaching.
Moving out. Yes, sir. On my way. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. On my way. On my way. On my way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit yes, ready. Sir. On my way. On my way. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Unit ready. Yes, sir.
Building captured.
Moving out. Orders received. Unit reporting. Orders received. Yes, sir. Moving out. Orders received. Yes, sir. On my way.
Ion store.
On my way.
Approaching.
On my way. On my way.
Ion store.
Yes, sir.
Approaching.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. Yes, sir. Sir, on my way. Yes, sir. On my way. Sir? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting orders received. Unit ready. Awaiting yes, orders. Moving out. Orders received. Waiting orders received. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders received. Yes, sir. Orders received. Moving out. On my way. Unit reporting. On my way. Yes, sir. Unit on ready. My way. Yes, sir. Moving out. On my way. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. On my way. Yes, sir. Orders received. Orders received. Yes, sir. On my way. Orders received. Moving out. Moving out. Orders received. Yes, sir. Unit ready. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Unit yes, ready. Sir. On my way. Awaiting orders. On my way. Yes, sir.
Base
yes, sir.
attack.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Orders received. Sir. Moving out. Unit yes, reporting. Sir. Orders received. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. Yes, sir. Orders received. On my way. Orders received. On my way. Yes, sir. Orders received. On my way. On my way. Yes, sir. Sir. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Awaiting orders. On my way. On my way. Yes.
Ion store approaching.
Orders received. Unit ready.
Ion
Orders
store
received.
Approaching.
Sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. Waiting orders received. Sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. Moving out. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Unit ready. Moving out. Unit reporting. Sir? Yes, sir. Unit orders received. On my way. Orders received. Awaiting orders. Moving out. On my way. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. On my way. Moving out. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Base under attack.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. Sir, moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Orders received. Received. Unit moving out. Moving out. Sir. Orders received. Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received. Moving out. Yes, sir. Orders received. Orders received. Awaiting orders. On my way.
Building.
Sir. Order.
Unit ready.
Unit reporting. Moving out.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Moving out. Unit report. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Moving out.
Ion store
On my way.
approaching.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. On my way.
Approaching.
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Sir. On my way. Awaiting orders. No problem. On my way. Sir. On my way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir. On my way. On my way. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit ready. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Unit report. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders.
Ion store
Unit. Yes, sir.
approaching.
Yes, sir. Awaiting
Ion
order
store
now.
approaching.
Sir. Yes, sir. You got it. Moving out. Yes, sir. Waiting on my way. Yes, sir. On my way. Yes, sir. On my way. Moving out. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Unit ready. Moving out. Yes, sir. Orders received. On my way. Orders received. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Orders received. Orders received. On my way. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Ion
Yes, sir.
store approaching.
Unit
Base
ready.
under
On my way.
attack.
Unit ready.
Ion
Yes, sir.
store
Orders received.
approaching.
Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. Orders received. On my way. Moving out. Unit report. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Orders received. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. On my way. Orders received. Orders received. Sir, on my way. Orders received. On my way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Orders received. Yes, sir. Orders received. Moving out. Yes, sir. Unit report. On my way. Yes, sir. Sir, moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Insufficient
Waiting
funds.
orders.
Ion store
Waiting orders.
approaching. Ion
Yes, sir.
store
Orders
approaching.
received. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Orders received. On my way. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Waiting orders. Orders received. Waiting orders. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. Orders received. Orders received. Moving out. Orders received. Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit ready. Moving out. Moving out. Orders received. Yes, sir. Unit. Yes, sir. Moving out. Orders received. Orders received. Waiting on my way. Orders received. Unit yes, ready. Sir. Yes, sir. Orders received. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Unit ready. Orders received. Moving out.
Ion store
No
approaching. Ion store approaching.
Yes, sir. On my way. Sir, moving out.
Base under attack.
Unit ready. On my way. Yes, sir. Orders received. On my way. On my way. Orders received. Unit ready. Yes, sir. On my way. Sir. Waiting. Orders received. Orders received. Yes, sir. Unit yes, ready. Sir. Yes, sir. On my way. Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Moving out. Orders received. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Sir. Waiting orders. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Unit ready. Moving out. Orders received.
Building.
On my way.
Unit ready.
Moving out. Waiting.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ready.
Sir, on my way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ion store approaching.
Orders received. Sir, yes, sir. On
Ion store
unit ready.
approaching.